See the dog hitting the points, getting the direction of travel. This dog has a very pretty tracking gait. Do you see the rhythmic gait that dog has with his tail, with his feet? Dog comes off, we represent the track. Let that line go out under pressure. 1, 2, 3, move your feet. Hear him talking to the dog, good boy. Confirming with the dog that we are doing what we want you to do. Great communication with the dog through the line pressure. Dog gets a little confused there, represents the track, lets that line go out under. There's a finesse to working a dog, okay? And one of the things I picked up over the years is just having that dexterity in your hands and having the ability to let that line move smoothly through your hands, okay? And having the finesse and the ability to work that line in both left and your right hand. So if you're not working your dog, you're waiting to go, you guys are going to be doing leash drills with each other, okay? I'm going to use my voice. A lot of guys have a hard time having inflection, okay? That inflection, that tone, that pitch of our voice is really going to determine how our dog reacts to us, okay? And there's different times, pitch tones that we can use to get that dog's attention, all right? But we need to, right away, when we're using our obedience commands, to have them clear and concise, okay? So all these dogs in here should have, all have the same commands. We don't have any, all these dogs are Dutch dogs. So sit is sit, okay? Down, if you want them to lay down, off. Fooey is no or nine or nay, all right? But if we're using a correction, so when we're laying our tracks, we are going to start laying our tracks with the wind. So our wind, depending on what it's like today, say this is our field we're going to be training in. Our wind is going to the north. We're going to lay our tracks starting here and laying them to the north. Why do we do that? When our dogs are tracking, all right, our dogs are initially looking for that disturbed vegetation. All right, when we're walking on the road or in grass or wherever we're at, we are disturbing that vegetation underneath our feet, okay? We're crushing that grass. And as we crush that grass smells different than the rest of the grass around it. We're also shedding skin cells and bacteria as we walk, all right? We are also emitting different odors, fear odor, for one, adrenaline, all right? Our dogs are picking that up. They're taking all of that in. But essentially, when we're casting our dog out, when we send that dog out to locate that initial track, all right, our dogs are looking for that source of that disturbed vegetation. So as they hit that disturbed vegetation, when we're tracking with our tracking line, all right, this is the most important thing that is going to make you successful or not successful, is having this clear communication with our dog, okay? And we want this tracking line to be tight. We want that communication. Think of this as conduit or like an electrical wire. We want it to be straight and we want it to be somewhat tight. Now we're not just going to bound them up and just be anchors, all right? But we're going to have a tight line. And we're going to use our elbow like a fulcrum, okay? Okay, so go ahead, Jeff. Let it slide through your fingers a little bit. Let it slide through. Don't take a step yet. Let it slide through your fingers. Now step away. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Okay, use that fulcrum and maintain that pressure. All right? Well, I want tight lines through there. Okay? I want our lines to be somewhat tight. So as we're going, watch my green line. See how it's tight? All right, Jeff, stop. When we get our dogs out, we're going to lay that track. It's going to be a 25-yarder to start out with. We'll do probably a 50-yarder for you. We're going to bring our dog up, and essentially we're going to have our dog in our left hand, our lead in our left hand. I'm gonna use your tracking line here. We're gonna have our lead in our left hand. We're gonna be choked up quite a bit, okay? We're gonna bend down and present that track and give them the track command, seek. Okay, they're gonna move out and we're just gonna move with them. If that dog offers to go out in front a little bit, we're gonna let that slack go out a little bit, and then we're gonna transition to, I'm gonna kick in my scent pad, heavy scuff. I'm gonna put a small pile of food down, okay? And then I'm gonna, you could just stay back here and just kind of watch. See? Good. Good. Doesn't quite know how to put 2 and 2 and 2 together yet. Puts his nose down, goes for 3 or 4 feet, stop. See? Good. Collect him. Good. Good. Represent the ground. Goes out for another 3 to 5 feet. I'm talking to him. Good. Good. Hits that next food pile. Good. Represent the track.